One too many times, feeling like it never ends. Back again, square one. Try to leave myself behind, looking for a better place, not to stay alone. Gain my trust and you chose to break it. Ask for truth but you only fake it. Thought you said what we had was sacred. It's all lies, all lies. I was broken and isolated, but inside held the fire waiting. Not a word that you say can save this, so don't try, 'cause this time you crossed the line.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 2v2 RLI Showdown. We are gonna have some insane matches, for sure. Also, a big reminder to all the players, make sure that you're actually clipping all your shots. If you're still playing, it's very important. Use your hashtag RLI 2v2 in the showboat. If you have any clips, if you have any replays, if you have any good shots, make sure to get them sorted, as you might get yourself a small prize for winning this. So now we are getting ready for the match. Zej versus Obdare. Desh is gonna be going against Parble. Let's get ready. All right, I'm just gonna tell the players to go, 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 and we are all right to go. Oh, wait 1 second. The teams have an issue. Zexel's not there. It seems like he has went for a small toilet break. So, meanwhile, I'm just gonna update you on the bracket. So it seems like Talk Shakers will be taking on their opponent's Alpha Boost owner. A huge upset for Not and Benosher. They got beat by Sark's team. It was a big game, 2-1 on the games on the series, I believe. And they got beat by Koki and Sosa. This is turning out to be very interesting. This team that actually beat Newt and Ben Usher is moving. It's not going to be moving on. So we will see one of the teams from Talk Shakers or Alpha Boost guys in the finals. Just gonna make sure if the teams are ready to go there. Are the teams ready to go? All right. So we are ready to start with our first game on the stream. Zesh taking on Parable. It's just gonna be a best of 3. We might see some clips. We might see some players just trying to get the best shots they can if they can't win. But we'll see what will end up happening. But one of the players is not there again. I've been told that we can go. But one of the players is actually still waiting. So there has been a small confusion with the players, just small updates. They said that they're ready to go. I asked them if they're ready to go, and apparently they're not ready to go. So they are just kind of making it kind of interesting. I'm just gonna give a big shout out to my boy Armtech, who is broadcasting this for us, so we can actually view this on stream. But here we go. Finally, the players are ready. We can go with the first game of the loser quarterfinal, I believe it is. Dash, Zexel versus Shadow and Parable. We can expect a really close game here. So obviously we have Zesh on the blue side and Parable Shadow on the orange side of the field. Both players just starting off strong. Parable looking for a big shot, hitting up the crossbar. Shadow just maxed it in on an open net. Zexel and Dash just weren't there in defense, trying to get the commit in to get the 50 on Parable. However, just doesn't manage to get it. I open one up for Shadow. Here we go, both players just going straight off on kickoffs. No like fakes, no strategies like that at the moment. Both keeping it safe. They just started playing on stream. Will they feel any pressure? Zexel getting over Shadow. He's trying to get another flick. He's Dash trying to go for a shot. A great 50 by Parable. Zexel taking it off the wall, trying to find some opening, but a good 50 by Parable, just keeping it out. Good 50s from his own corner. Dash still looking for something, keeping on the pressure. Parable just doing little 360s on the field, you know. But Shadow trying to get past Parable. Parable doesn't just manage to make it. Dash is on the ball. Here we go. The ball is just more on the orange side at the moment. Dash and Zexel able to keep more pressure and scoring themselves the first goal of the match and of the series. Zexel just smacked that bottom right corner. As I said, it is gonna be a close game. Will we see some nice clips? Will we see some like triple musty flip resets that will go into showboats? Or will both of those players just want to go straight up and win this game? Because that is what might happen to a few of those teams while they're playing. They might be like, oh, I won this clip, and they might actually go for something that you wouldn't really expect them to go in tournaments. So it is on the players. If they feel like they actually want to go for shots that are unexpected in like tournaments like this. Shadow going up, trying to get himself a reset of the ceiling. Dash saving that. It didn't even go in there. Parable doesn't manage to get the ball. Dash just smacking it high up. Shadow is intercepting the ball, staying on the wall. A good control of the ball here. Flicking it high up. Trying to go for a shot. Trying to find an opening, but Zexel was there covering. Now Dash doesn't make it to the ball. ball just goes flying in to the net. Up there. Up by a goal. And just an update. Simas team has won and made it to the grand finals. This means that Sharky and Duda will be the next matchup we will see on stream. And meanwhile, as I say this, Sexel is finding himself another goal here. It is a very close game. It is something we love to see at the moment. It's not like one side is getting hammered by the other side. It's an actual nice close game, but that is expected. Both of those sides are really strong. Both of the players from each team are really good. So not surprised at the fact they are on stream. Some nerves might be kicking in. You never know. Meanwhile, Dash looking to make some double tap up the backwards. Doesn't quite make it. Shadow on the ball, looking for a flip reset, and he gets it in. Dash gets a small touch. It deflects inside of his own net. It looks like Shadow might be clipping something here. But as we are seeing at the moment, it's been half of the time, half of the game. They're keeping it close. Anything can happen. I would not be surprised to see 3 games out of this. Just a reminder, it is whoever will win 2 games in this year first will make it through. And best of 5s, we're leaving for the actual finals. At the moment, Oranges looking to take on more pressure. Parable just a lovely placement, a lovely shot. Didn't need the power, just needs the top corner. Floating into the top corner, Dash trying to smack it out. Parable, he's in the correct position at the correct time. And it's 2-4 lead for them. Looks like Zexa was just trying to delay the kickoff to get it to Dash, but Shadow pressed it very early. Parable on the defense isn't able to make much of it. A good placement by Zexel, placing on the opposite side of where Parable is standing currently to go for the shots. Bottom right corner. Very good placement. And just a reminder, if anybody would want to see any clips that were posted so far to see what we are competing against, it is in the Showboat channel. So you might judge yourself to see if you like it or not. It's gonna be judged by the actual moderators of RLI. Meanwhile, as I talk, Shadow just jumps up and gets the ball into the net. And same thing here, Parable doing a great job being at the correct place at the correct time. He's known for that. He knows where to be. And we have some Showboat moments. We have some clips that might be used. Dash smacking the ball up, passing it to the other side of the field. Parable catching it, being a correct place every time this game. He's top notch right now. Zexel taking off the wall, possibly looking for some flip resets. He's faking Parable, trying to go for a shot. Shadow doesn't have a problem saving it. Dash trying to keep up with the pressure. Make sure the ball doesn't go to his own net. Good cut by Zexel. Shadow taking it back to his own side of the field. Wasting time, making sure Parable comes back. Gets a 50 against Dash. Dash also taking it back to his own side. But Shadow is keeping up with the pressure. Great bump. Parable takes it to the corner. Pass to the Shadow. And the ball is out of the midfield again. Big backward shot by Dash. Good interception by the Oranges. Zexel taking the ball to the corner, keeping more pressure. Parable, good save. He's always there at the correct time. Dash taking the ball up. Shadow is trying to get the read. He's going for a reset. Doesn't quite make a big use of the reset, but does recover pretty well. And also gets another touch. Will Parable go up? No, Dash is up. And here you go. We are seeing some clip opportunities here. That is what we are looking for. As there is a prize of 10 euros. Whoever gets the best and the sexiest goal. And it looks like it is game one. Shadow, Parable taking it with a 2-goal difference lead. 3-5 up Dara. So it is a pretty close game. Parable and Shadow do have more shots, but at the moment what I'm seeing is Parable being at the correct place all the time, knowing where to hit the ball, knowing where to be. That's very big. It looks like Desh is changing his car. What are we gonna see? I would love to see some Scarab action, not gonna lie. Some triple resets in a Scarab, a ball looking car, going for the ball. But we will see what he has come up with. What will make him go take the victory royale. Here we go. Just a quick reminder to all the players. Make sure to clip your shots. Make sure that you have any replays, any clips, especially if you did clip on Give Your Game. There is an option that you can actually save the replay from Give Your Game and actually look through the whole replay if you miss out on a shot. Furthermore, there might be more saved replays from other players. So keep in mind, it might be on ballchaser.com and all that. But right now, we are going to the second match. Zesh versus Obdere. Just a basic start. Parble taking it down. It was close to a long goal, but Shadow just taking it out. Dash looking to keep on the pressure. Shadow just takes it back to his corner. A big pinch in the corner, but just goes to Parble. Zexel trying to keep the pressure. A great 50 by him. Shadow going for some sort of a redirect action here. But Dash catches it and takes it back. Here we go. Zexel. Big touch. Shadow stopping at the ball. The ball is just floating in the midfield for both of the teams at the moment. Parble driving backward action, taking it down to Shadow, who's taking the ball out. A big shot by Desh, but was just going towards the midfield of, the middle of the goal, where both of the goalkeepers were ready, waiting for the shot. Here we go. So an update again, just for anybody that is interested. Simas and Trace are indeed going into the grand finals. From what I've been seeing, what I've been hearing. And it looks like Sharky Duda will be waiting to compete against the winners of their loser semifinals. Here we go. Dash and Zexler just having the 1-goal lead. A little eligible action again. Parable. Oh, he whipped out his opponent. A great 50 going for another shot, but Zexel is there to make the big save at the end of the day. Shadow. He doesn't want to wait, keeping up the pressure in this opponent's corner, trying to get the 50. Zexel try to work out with something. Shadow just beating your man to the ball, but your man Dash is just ready to go for it straight over. Parable, they're gonna make a hook shot, going for a bomb play on Dash. That was very cheeky here. Great work by Parable here, leaving an open net for Shadow. Oh, what he really has to do is just roll the ball in. And that's exactly what he does. Maybe not roller, but he just went flying in. Will we see more fakes? Maybe we'll see some Spanish action for people to get some possession on the team, on the ball and all that. But at the moment it seems like both of the players, both of the sides now are looking for a win. And I'm not surprised, and That was an interesting shot here. Dash just trying to take it out to the opposite side of the field, but Parable just made a small little jump, adjusted his car, and just went to the net. Does happen, does happen. A great 50 by Parable, not gonna lie. Dash. Taking the ball up. Easy to read for Parable. Shadow. On the wall. Trying to figure out both players. Taking to the ground. Starts a little clean air dribble. Parable just always keeping up with the pressure. What I'm seeing from the Oranges at the moment, they like to keep the pressure. When Zexel and Dish are looking for a way to get out of their own corner, they are pressured, but at the moment, Zexel is showing that his Bennett goes to the gym, being the strong man on the strong 50. Another bottom corner shot. We have 1 minute and 53 seconds remaining. 2-2. Very close game. Very close series. Anything can happen. I am predicting a game 3. It's a best of 3. But we are seeing some goated attempts of shots. A big interception by Dash. Shadow reading that, just going, trying to get the small touch, but Zexel was ready to go. He's trying to do some groundwork action. Parable stuck on his own post after the save, but Shadow was there. And doing the little wall dash. He's just getting ready to get fancy, guys. I'm telling you guys. Some wall dash action. Zexel looking for a demo, I suppose, on Shadow, who's taking the ball to Parable. A good interception by Dash, who's looking to force more pressure. Because they need to force pressure just like that to get the goal in. And that's exactly what they're doing. Just getting the lead. Now, they have the option to hold the lead and try to say some freestyle shots or some proper shots. Or they can just keep on going, playing aggressively. Parable looking for a pass in the midfield. Intercepted by the blue side. A good shot under. Human in the air, but Parable was ready for the shot. But here it is, an open net. Can Dish just get it? He does. Waits for the rebound. Doesn't panic. Exactly what he needs to do to secure himself the lead. And Jesus, what you have with those high explosions. You have some cowboys. Shadow taking control, loads of space here. Is he gonna use it for something fancy or go straight for a shot? Going for a pass of the backwards. Parable. Shadow taking the shot, but brilliant 50 by Zexel being there. And it looks like it's the end of the game. Zexel Dash take it home with another 2-game difference. Big GG's from the both sides here. We have Obdara not being able to make it against Zesh. Some really nice games, not gonna lie. Some opportunities for clips. Some opportunities from Showboat we've seen. There was a few flip reset goals and, you know, throw them in, guys. Throw them in, guys. Clip your own shots. And that's big because the winner will get a small prize of 10 euros. And the actual winner is competing for 40 euros. So we will be back with a small break. We'll just get all the players ready in a moment.
And I've been chillin', watching the ocean with you. Baby, up with a slow motion crew. And we up and our growlings when people change, but not us. And we just chillin', kicking it, kissed by the sun. Could be soaked to the skin in the mall soon. I know she got the good vibes when
Here we go.
Hello.
We have CK who just joined in. While we are still looking at the last game of the series. To be fair, I did make the prediction that it's gonna go to game 3. I think there was a small error on the stream overlay, or maybe the players just joined towards the wrong sides. But you know what? Players are looking for clips, and the longer they play, the more clips opportunities they have. So, not gonna lie, it might be a big brain move here by both of those sides, trying to get into Showboat with the hash activity RLI. But it is a pretty close game. Both players just trying to be smart about their own 50s. And whenever they see the space, whenever they see the opportunities, they don't hesitate to go up for a few resets or for a few, you know, rollies in the air or even on the ground. But at the moment, Shadow just pops the ball in like nothing. We had a defender on backward dash, isn't able to read the ball, or maybe just overflipped. A big mistake, but it does happen. At the end of the day, they are on a stream. They might have the pressure on them, but he can still compensate for that mistake. There's still plenty of time to go. Both teams are very, very evenly matched right now. So I'm still a bit expecting big stuff here. A pass towards the midfield. Shadow gets a great interception, but Dash just comes back. Make sure the ball doesn't go, but it actually does go. Parable. The double tap action. Here we go. And then that's what I was saying about Parable. Always being there in correct place, correct time. Just knowing where the ball is going to go next. And that's a very big thing for his team. Just a simple normal kickoff for both of the sides. I can't wait to see a Spanish kickoff or a fake kickoff, but you know what? If simple kickoff works like that for Parable here, and for Shadow, why not just do it this way? A good pass by Shadow, getting by the first defender. Zexel coming out of the back post area, which is where he's supposed to be, but he just got beat. I am seeing some updates. Zesh already has won. That is getting me confused. Alright, the players have trolled me. It's been a long day, guys. It's been a long day, guys. But we've seen some action. Alright, guys. We are gonna move on to the next game. To see more action. It's a long day. And the players decided to have fun with me. So, I blame them, guys. Don't blame me. Don't blame them, guys. And we are gonna go with the next game, because it is Llama and Jacko waiting to take out the winners Zesh team. And yeah, we'll just get that ready for you guys. We'll be back in a short break.
even if I lost all my money, the zero runs deep, honey. And I don't need to speak a single word, 'cause you got me holding, holding. Even if my jokes aren't funny, my tongue tied up on it. And I don't need to speak a single word, 'cause you got me holding, holding. And I'll be running, possessed by a low, low voodoo. Fired up like a wolf on a full moon. And we're stuck in a la la land. The tides will turn without us. And I'll be killing time like I might be a cartoon. Take it in real life like haiku. I know we got the good vibes when pieces fall right into place. Even if I lost all my money, the zero runs deep, honey. And I don't need to speak a single word, 'cause you got me holding, holding. Even if my jokes aren't funny, my tongue tied up on it. And I don't need to speak a single word, 'cause you got me holding, holding. 'Cause you got me holding, holding. Cause you got me holding. Play me like a bass guitar. Simmer down and mess me up. Tripping like I'm Jimmy at Woodstock. Drumming round in your red Ford. Shivers down my spinal cord. Cause you got me holding, holding. Even if I lost all my money, the zero runs deep, honey. And I don't need to speak a single word, 'cause you got me holding, holding. Even if my jokes aren't funny, my tongue tied up on it. And I don't need to speak a single word, 'cause you got me holding, holding.
This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want now. This ain't what you want. Who alive can't put me in a box. I redefine any definition you got. I am the tiger, I'm making steps to the top. The flames, I whip it up, you just gotta hand me the rock. Take a seat, you cannot stand it. All I know, the flow harder than a Scotch bunny. Don't try study me, you cannot manage. This ain't what you want, bitch, I'm a fucking phenomenon. This ain't what you want, bitch, I'm a fucking phenomenon.
Yeah, you better listen. I'm bringing heat. You'll be a fan when I start rapping. Way I'll have your fucking head spinning. I'm known as spit vicious. Release bombs and go tick tick. Boom, you blow me that head missing. I'm a phenomenon. Stacking cheese like it's Parmesan. 8 different flows, call me Octomom. I'm moving fast like the Autobahn. And I'm independent, so I'm not your fucking starving like it's Ramadan. Sick, twisted, gifted. Can't copy, printed. Can't hold me down. I shape shift, I'm liquid. I killed this beat, I might get convicted. They know how I move, it was predicted. Persistent, spoke it into existence. So consistent, no assistance. Hear me once, become addicted. If I rap it, then I live it. There's no cap when I be speaking. Listen.
This ain't what you want, bitch, I'm a fucking phenomenon. This ain't what you want, bitch, I'm a fucking phenomenon.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry for the errors, for the technical errors we had on the stream recently there just a moment ago, but we are back. We are just currently waiting for one of the teams to get in here. And I'm talking to Abdara. And they haven't joined yet, just making sure they join. I'm just trying to get on the Parable there, but I have DM'd him. So he should be joining there soon. But so far, just clearing it up, it was Parable team that actually did end up winning. Zesh, they did not make it through. They were struggling in the last game. I'm just gonna say what it was. They were struggling in the last game just to score. Parable just going with big shots with his teammate there. Just waiting on Parable to join in. Getting the action ready. We currently still have just 4 players. No, Parable and Shadow are in. So we are ready to go. I will just say go, 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 just to get it going there. And here we go. Parable, Shadow taking on Jacko and Lama. Another close game. This will be another close series. A best of 3, as it is the semi-final. And here we go. Let's get it started. Both teams just starting off strong. Lama taking on the ball on top of his head, trying to find a flick onto the backward. Jack just waiting back for the ball, taking the control. Parable being there at the correct place, correct time again, as you saw the last series. Just making sure the ball goes to the back of the net. Doesn't find a problem. A good interception there. A good shot. Getting a roller inside the net. A very early goal. That's what they actually would want. Getting that goal in within just a few seconds from the start of the game. But here we go. A quick look of our response here by the blue side. They're not quite able to make it. Parable making a big pass to Shadow. Good defense by Jack. Being ready to go for the 50s on defense. Here we go. Again, just letting the redirect go to Lama. Was looking for some sort of a shot, but good interception by Shadow. Is left in a 1v1 scenario with Jack and goes for the top corner shot on the left side of the net. We will be seeing loads of aggressive plays, I assume here. Both of those sides know how to get the ball in interesting ways. So we will be also seeing some nice clips for Showboat, hopefully. But most importantly, what they have to consider, it is just a best of 3, so anything can actually happen. And they would really need an early lead, just like they are getting right now, probably in Shadow. 3 goals up. And it was just 1 minute of game time. Lama, unfortunate, just being on in the air, floating there, the ball just bouncing, redirecting off him, dropping towards his own net. But they have still plenty of time to make a big comeback here. It looks like they will just have to take on more pressure. They'll have to put more pressure as well now. Looking for some demos, that is what they would want to see. A good attempt by Lama, just goes over the crossbar. Shadow was looking for a big comeback here. Just trying to get the ball out. All players are up for the ball. But it is Lama at the end of the day, getting it back to the net. Getting himself the first goal of the match in the series. It's funny seeing all players just jumping up for the ball. But will Jack and Lama be able to make the comeback here? They have 2 more goals to go. They lost 3 goals pretty early, but Lama looking for a double tap. A good pass to Jack, but was saved. Here we go, some passive plays. Shadow possibly look for a flip reset. Getting a good defensive play, but Jack Parable taking it to his own corner. A big touch by Shadow. Trying to make the big read. And he can, but Lama gets it with ease. Just pinches this out. He's on the ball again. Blue side keeping pressure on the oranges. They need to score. They want to win. They have 2 more goals to go. They already did score 1. We had 3 early goals from the orange side. All went in within the first minute of the match. Jack and Lama just being both in their own corner of the opposite side of the field. It seems like both sides would just want to take on an aggressive gameplay. A big bump, just as I was saying. A big bump for a big possible comeback. Jakku has no mercy for Parble this time. He was waiting for the ball just to come over to him. Bumping it the goalkeeper way. And here we go. The comeback is on. They only need 1 more goal. But Will Parble, he does make the save. They still want the lead, obviously. They are still looking for some goals. And Jakku Lama getting on more pressure on the opposite side. Lama looking for a big boost steal. Trying to make it hard for Shadow to move on. Lama, big interception here. Jakku looking for a big 50 shot. It bounced it off the post. Goes out. Shadow control on the ball. Has a bit of time. Passes to Parable. But a good read by Jack. Just commits. Has no problem just smacking the ball in the back of the net. Shadow was definitely looking for the pass to Parable. Just didn't quite make it. And the comeback is on. They did score 3 goals, but they lost early on in this game. A little stealing shot attempt from Jack. Looking for some showboats clips. Shadow keeping the ball, keeping the control from the ceiling. Will it go in? It doesn't, just slides next to the post. Ooh. That's something new we have seen. Little psycho attempts, little psycho reads. If somebody would actually get up psycho now, if somebody would actually get up psycho now the whole tournament, that is pretty much a first place. But meanwhile, as we talk, Jack getting a good ball, a good attempt on the net here. It's still 3-3. Any team can actually win. It is the blue side keeping way more pressure, but Shadow has an opportunity 1v1 against Lama. Good defense by Lama. Jack keeping very close to the whole play. A big 50 here, just going bouncing off the ceiling. Will it go in? A great save by Shadow, just making the ball just before it actually would drop into the net. Parable 1v1 situation with Jack. Here we go, ball players. Shadow looking for a flick, doesn't quite get power. Lama just waiting for the ball to drop, going for back for boost. Jack is keeping on the pressure. A great 50 towards Lama. Shadow smacking the ball out. And we do see a good bit of demos here, but it did take him out of position this time. Shadow and Parble getting the lead again, and it's just 4 seconds to go. Will the blue team manage to score a lucky kickoff goal? Or maybe even a skillful one here? Just 4 seconds to go. Will we see any interesting strategies here? A good 50 by Lama, but Shadow just drops it onto the ground. It's a 1 game difference. Up direct go by up 1 game. And it is just a best of 3. So keep this in mind. It might be possible for any team to win here and change up things very quickly. And just looking at the saves and shots alone, both teams are doing very close. Shadow looks to be the guy to get more pressure on the shots, while Parable is just sitting back, just assisting him and helping him move on, being the correct place, correct time, as we were seeing in the last series and in this game. But Jack Lama nearly made a comeback. They had it tied up. They had it 3-3, but they did lose the 3 early goals. at the first minute of the game. It does happen. It might be luck, it might be skill, but at the end of the day, it still is a very close series. They still can actually move on and win the whole thing. It's up to them if they actually will. And here we go. Match 2 is about to start. Here we go. The kickoff is going on. Parable Lama just get a 50. Follow up by another 50 by both of the sides here. All going straight for kickoff. And Lama has an open net. Smacks it in. What happened in the corner? Did the players get stuck in our rule 1? Is that what I seen? Yes! The oranges! The oranges broke rule 1 while the ball was going in. I swear to God now, if they wouldn't have broke that rule 1, there would be a good chance the ball would not go into the net. And it would be an open net miss. But they did break their rule 1. It's very unfortunate just grabbing a rule 1 with your own teammate. It might be a strategy if you do it against your opponent if you have a one-man in your team. But I don't really recommend getting the rule 1s in your own side with your own teammate. Shadow looking to get the ball up. Parable just taking it back to his own side. And they're taking time. They have the space. They have the boost. Shadow. Another just redirecting back from his own backboard. Jack. Looking for an eligible shot. A good interception by Parable. Going straight forward for the boost. And getting back to midfield. A great pass to Shadow. Jack who has to stretch out for the save. And Lama has to be ready for the next shot. Parable was straight up for the ball. A big 50 in the corner. Dropping the Shadow. Making that shot. It wasn't powerful enough. Lama is getting the touch on the ball. Keeping possession. Keeping control. Is he able to score? A good Shadow defense. That is what we are liking to see now. But here we go. More pressure from the blue team. We know they can keep the pressure. They did almost make the comeback last game in the series. They did recover from 3 goals and got 3 back. And with 4 seconds remaining, this is when they got scored on. Will they take it on their mentalities and say, this shouldn't have happened. We can be aggressive. We can score goals. We can win. Or we're Parable and Shadow. Make sure they don't score more. And take some goals themselves because they definitely need one. But as we talk, it is not what they wanted to see. Jakku getting a big banger in towards the net. Parable not able to make the jump. Perfect to touch the ball. And it's 2-0. Both teams are very close to each other. But it looks like there was a good attempt for a third goal here. It didn't quite go in. Lama looking for a post flip reset. I think he was looking for to drop, get a pinch, but Shadow was just able to defend it even before it dropped. Parable taking the ball onto his car. Flick over Lama. He's just trying to get to midfield. A great pass to Shadow. Just playing with the ball to each other. Just trying to assist each other. But it is Jack and Lama keeping the pressure. They can handle the pressure as well here. Shadow taking the ball up. Faking a reset. A good boost grab by Jakku here. Just making sure their opposite side is just boosted here. A big ball towards the corner. Shadow just trying to find an opening here, but Jack just waiting for the ball to drop to him. Shadow making a pass back to Lama. No, never mind. He is actually taking it on its own. He is possibly looking for the showboat clip, but it gets intercepted very quickly when he goes for the air dribble by Lama. Parable. Shadow looking for some action, but Lama intercepts that again. He is up there one more time. When he's needed, when his opposition is in the air, this is when it goes up. And today, This is when he goes up again, but this time not for an interception, but for a goal. It's 3-0. Shadow Parable. Can they recover? They have a bit of time. It will be hard. There still's a chance. They did get the 3 goals very early on last game. So it is possible they can get it again. But it definitely will be challenging. Especially with a team with Lamb and Jack, they like to keep the pressure. Will they go for the counter attacks or will they play very aggressively? Doesn't look like they will want to go for the counter attacks. As Lama and Jack know they have to make sure that the ball doesn't go to their own net if they want to win this game. They're still looking for some opportunities here. Parable just a little turtle action here, just opposite down on his car. A little action for Shadow, just trying to smack the ball in with a small air dribble here. But Jack, he has the open net. Never mind. A big recovery. Pinching the ball out to his corner to Parable, who is passing the ball back to Shadow. Loads of passing plays are incoming by both of those guys, but we don't see any goals. We need the goals. Lama. Ball goes back to Shadow. Trying to find an opening again, but it's 20 seconds remaining. With 3 goals for the blue side, for Lama and Jack, who just are taking the lead. Jack going for a little double tap action. Isn't able to get it in. That is not going to go to Showboat. But Parable just smacks it in. He has enough. He has enough of this game. It looks like we will see who the winner of this game is in the next game. It is very tied up. But at the moment, it is Lamb and Jack being able to put more pressure on the opposite side. Just getting the 4 goals that they really wanted. So it will be interesting to see, will Parable and Shadow decide to change their playstyle, maybe look for some demos, maybe look for some ways to counter, or will they just try to continue on a consistent gameplay? Because they need to change up the gameplay, because at the moment, it is Jack and Lama that are keeping a good amount of pressure here. You even see by the shots here, 8 shots from the blue side. And he only had 3, I believe, from up there. But we are going straight into the next game. And this is the final game of the series. Winner goes to the finals. And the finals will be a best of 5. Lama looking to get an early lead for the blue side here. Doesn't quite make it. But they're doing brilliant to keep up with getting more pressure on the opposite side. On the opposite team. Parable up for the ball. A big man in their left and 2v1 scenario, but Lama was quick enough to recover here. Shadow was looking for a big shot, a very good idea, but it doesn't quite go in. They are trying to get the more aggressive playstyle right now. Shadow up for the ball straight away. He doesn't hesitate, doesn't wait. But Jack taking his time. He knows he has boost. He uses it up all to go up on the wall. Interesting choice here. But here we go. The oranges are bumping each other, not the ideal scenario for them. But they do manage to recover from that. Jack, who taking a soft touch. Shadow is able to read that. A great 50 by Jack. Parable is there. The correct place, correct time. Making a big pass to Shadow, who just had to drive up to the ball, flip into it, and just make sure it rolls towards the net. Great pass by Parable here. Great vision. And it is 1-0 for the orange team. Anything can happen. We did see loads of goals being scored from the blue side. They know how to keep their opponents working. But at the moment, another quick goal by Shadow and Parable. It is happening again. They are getting those quick goals in. But still, anything can happen. We did see Lama's team being capable of making a comeback. It is only 2 goals at the end of the day. It is like loads of time left here. Jaku making the soft touch, trying to keep the control of the ball. Shadow doesn't hesitate, goes straight away. They are playing way more aggressively this game here. And that is what they actually did decide to go with. They did not want to wait. for the opportunities to come. They are making the opportunities by themselves, and this is what is actually working out. They got those 3 goals very quickly since the first goal actually did go in. Parable making sure with Shadow that they take the lead. And it's on Jakku. And it's on Lama again to make the 3-0 comeback. They did make it once. They can probably make it the second time here. They did score 4 goals last game. Still very possible. But it is on Shadow and Parable to make sure no more goals go in. And they do want to take the lead on the more aggressive side. Jakku just taking the ball. Parable. More balls, more interceptions. Everybody just wants to slam. Everybody just wants to hit. Ooh! A psycho attempt by Jack. Get in the corner boost. Has the time, has the boost. What is he gonna do with it? He's gonna pass to Lama. He's gonna look for the pass to Lama. Lama is getting the top corner shot. And that is what they want to see. This is where the comeback is starting to come. Do we believe in the comeback? Or will Parable and Shadow keep the lead? It is starting to get very interesting here. Anything can happen. We did see the comeback. And we did see them score 4 goals last game. So it is possible they can still win the series. They only need 2 more goals. With still more than 2 minutes to go. It is on Shadow and Parable. Keep working for it. Keep working for their win. Because they're well capable of getting that victory royale here. Well, Lama doesn't hesitate. Goes straight for the pass for Jack. Waits for the midfield for another possible pass. But Jack goes for a musty, which doesn't work out. Therefore, Shadow just gets an easy touch. But great intercept by Lama. Just keeping more pressure on the opposite side of the team. This is what was happening when they got scored on 3 goals in game 1. And this is when they scored those 3 goals for a comeback. They definitely do not want to be waiting here. Shadow Parable. They look to be playing a bit more defensively now. But there was a possible shot attempt. There is another one. Parable taking it in. And it is a 3-goal difference again. Can Lama and Jakku make it within 1 minute and 36 seconds to score 3 goals on some absolute beasts? And you never know. With 10 seconds remaining, it might be a flip reset that will just blow our minds and go to Showboat. Parable looking for a ceiling challenge. Doesn't quite get it. Lama trying to get the shot in. And can I just mention, what is Lama's car choice? Like, I understand the wheels. I understand the wheels. Like, Lama wheels, like, you know, he has the Lama wheels, are obvious, but like, isn't that decal kind of distracting? They're like blue with the pink. And you guys say I make the like back at the car designs, like the really weird car designs. I don't know about this one. And he has a very interesting boost as well there indeed. Like this like white goo thing. And I'm the one to make like weird car designs. Look at that. I swear to God, he's definitely using Bacchus mode now. But wait, all the players are also using a Fennec. I swear to God, Fennec is getting into the meta here. But speaking about the game, it is not looking well for Lama and Jakku. They still need 3 goals and they only have 20 seconds, so I don't know how they want to do it, but it doesn't look like it will happen. It does look like Shadow Parable are making it through. It is game 3. And they're gonna go to the loser finals and try to get the chance to go to the grand finals. Here we go, up there, taking the lead. We will be back in a short break. Just gonna get all the players ready real quick for the next game. Big GGs for both sides. See you soon in a small moment again.
to get off their darkest ground.
Here we go, guys. The finals is on. The loser finals, not the grand finals. The grand finals are about to come. The winner of this match, Sharky Duda or Obdera, will be the team to go to the finals. Let's just tell the players to join in. And we have... Who's Pincone? Why would you have such a funny name? So, obviously, yes, it is Sharky Duda. And Shadow Parable making it through again. Parable, we've seen him being correct place, correct time in the previous series. Is he still gonna keep it up? Or is he gonna have a brain mush after all the streaming casting? But at the moment he's doing pretty well. Shark and Pincone. Very interesting name choice there before he actually went for the tournament. Oh, speaking of Pincone there, he's actually just was trying to get the ball out. Gets a 50 to Shadow, and Shadow just smacks it in net. Well, Shark was looking on the bump on Parable while Parable was in his net. This is an interesting way to start off the series in the loser finals, but it does happen. Shadow looking to go up, a possible double tap attempt, but it was way too close to the backboard to make that happen. Parable, big 50. But Pincone, Shark, going for a big shot, a very good 50 by Parable, just manages to get there before the shot goes on his own net. Shark looking for a little musty, a good save by Parable, just next to the post. Shadow getting demoed by the blue side. Big bang, Shark just up there straight away trying to read the ball. Doesn't make a touch. Now it's time for Shadow to do his magic. Pincone, big pass to Shark. Shark taking it to top corner. Big shot by Shark and a great pass by the actual man. I'm just gonna go call him Pincone for now. That is what I see. Has the little like smoke clan thingy as well. We all know who he is. Or I assume so. We actually do know who he is. It is in the name. Sharky Duda. This is a very good team that actually decided to go with. Shark looking for the big victory. Taking upon this type of teammate to this tournament. But if they want to move on, they will have to get past Shadow and Parable, who have been fighting very well in this tournament. They have been doing very well in the series previous and the previous to that as well there. But Shark is able to get the save. Ball is dropping down. Shark was just waiting for that, just trying to smack it out. Ball is going to the blue side corner. Shadow going for a big 50 here. Pincone just going for bump of Parable. No, he actually turns back, gets a good pass on Shark, who is taking it back, taking possession. Parable doesn't want to give his time to think. He doesn't want to give him the space. And Shadow is up for the ball. Both players from the blue sides are very close to their own corner, which made it very risky. Almost a goal for the oranges. But they do manage to recover. Parable, great intercept here. Shark, he fakes the ball, and Parable gets the ball in. He realized, is that a mismatch or is that a fake? That is the question now. Is that a mismatch? Did he actually mean that? Parable, great decision to go straight in. He didn't hesitate, he didn't wait, he doesn't want to give them any time to think. Because Shark, I'm gonna say that he is a really mechanical player. If you just leave him alone with the ball with a bit of space here, and bit of space there, bro can do anything what he wants with the ball. Wouldn't be surprised to see some absolute magical goals in the series from this man alone. But Parable, he knows what he's doing. He's playing very well. Shadow up straight away, trying to defend Pincone, but man just gets it past him. He did try to get the read, but he does get the perfect little touch above him. And we have the game tied 2-2. Just 1 second less than 2 minutes to go. Here we go. No special kickoff strategies. Oh, never mind, Shark. There was a fake from the blue side. Is it? No, it doesn't work out. A good save by Shadow, my bad. Parable. Just allowing himself to get a bit of time, but Pincone doesn't allow him to get the time. He just pushes straight away. Parable manages just to get the boost of Shark, who has to go back for his corner boost, but doesn't find a problem as he going off the ceiling, trying to do some resets, jiggly thing in the air. Gets the ball out either way. Pincone, a good touch to Shark, who gets the pre-flip to the goal. Oh, what a pass, what a shot. Shark, Pincone, they're just showing their class right now. Shadow was so close, but the pre-flip from Shark, just absolutely insane. And that little touch, the little second touch from the ceiling to drop it perfectly there. Do you know where his teammate was? Just absolutely brilliant. Here we go. The game is very tight. Still 1 minute to go. Still only 1 goal difference. Parable Shadow. What they cannot really do is give their opponents time. They need to make sure that those Meki players don't get their hands on the ball. And this is what Parable is doing right now. Takes it himself towards the blue side. Towards the blue goal. It's 3-3. The series is started again. It's just game 1. And there is so much more to go. It doesn't look like it's gonna be a simple sweep. It looks like there's gonna be a good bunch of games here, as it's very close now. Shark making a little pass play. Pinko fakes it. Shark goes again. Pinko waiting in midfield area. Good fake on Parable. Shadow is committing straight in. He doesn't give the space. He doesn't give the time. Doesn't quite make the touch there. Shadow, but Parable is there. He drops into the midfield area, very risky as Pincone was trying to just get the shot in, but goes wide. Sees the boost of the orange side, but Parable does a great job. Taking it back to his own corner. Ooh, a little fake touch, a little soft touch by Pincone. I'd like to see this idea here, but doesn't quite work out. The oranges were ready for that. Very good to see by them. Parable intercepting on his own corner. Pincone slamming it up. Gets the pass to Shark, but a great 50 by Shadow. Can it go in? No, it can't. Parable is there to save the day. Will it go to overtime? I don't want to give them a caster curse, so I'm just gonna say not much about that. Oh, never mind. Oh, overtime it is. Overtime it is. How about saying I don't want to give somebody a caster curse now. This is not the ideal scenario, and it almost happened. It did almost happen. But here we go, Shark! Oh, he's just getting the little reset that he really needs. A really nice clean play here. Just uses his boost very efficiently all the way, just to be Parable, and gets 10-second in overtime. So the overtime did finish extremely quick. But here we go. Anything can happen. It's a very close game. Went to overtime. Shark and Pincone, they are very mechanical. They are taking more shots, but at the same time, Parable and Shadow are taking those shots on. They are making the saves. Anything can happen. We're going to go straight into the next game. We are not going to make the players wait here. It's going to get very interesting. We do already have some showboat clips, some big ones, so we would like to see that. We would like to review them as mods. I'm telling you guys. A little 10 euro incoming for the best shots. Just a reminder, if you do have a really nice shot, if you play in the tournament, if you have the replay, if you have a clip, if you have a video, VOD, whatever, do make sure to send it to the hashtag Showboat channel, as it will be rated. And it might be the winning shot, you never know. Maybe there was a triple flip reset from somebody that we don't know about. Maybe there was a psycho that nobody's talking about, but this time Shark, you know what? We talk about the mechie stuff that can go to the showboat now. Shark. He does everything himself now. He becomes the showboat. Very quickly, a very early goal for the blue side here. That is what they actually would want to see. But Parable and Shadow. Wait, did the both players just fake the kickoff now? I like, you know, some interesting strategies. But both players just fake the kickoff. What is happening? Guys, they're in losers final. Okay, I'm gonna say, like, you know what? a lower final. I don't like saying loser finals because those guys are like little like really good. I was about to say champs, but you know it'd be kind of cruel saying champs in Rocket League because you don't want to associate it with the champion rank, and especially not from myself. You know, I would not be able to actually. I would have a very tough time 1v1ing any of those guys. So maybe with some other guys I would, but definitely not with those guys. I would not actually call them champs now. They are absolutely legends. That's what I'm going to call them. And Pincone just finds the big shot. It does bounce off the orange car. I don't know which one exactly it was, but Shark was looking for the little double touch. I think that's what the oranges were trying to read. Pincone was ready there. Going straight in for the ball. A really good play by him. Parable. Taking his time. Going for boost. Taking it to the opposite side of the pitch. Shadow takes it up. Good passing play by both of those guys. We know those guys like to get the ball around and to each other with the passing plays. It nearly works out, but Parable taking the shot in. Doesn't quite make it to the net. Still trying. Getting the pass to Shadow. A good save by Shark. Pincone flips it away to Shark. Gets a nice little touch over. Oh, the goal doesn't come. The oranges are still keeping up. They're still able to defend. Shadow making a big job with Parable with the whole defense. Ooh, that might be risky. Parable is up midfield. He needs to recover. Shadow challenging from the ceiling. Great 50, just stopping the play. Wasting a bit of time, making sure Parable can come back here. Pincone, a big pinch to corner, but Shadow reads it beautifully. Now Parable, the ball just drops to him, and all what he needs to do is make sure that the empty goal is being scored at. One of the hardest shots, you know, might even go to showboats, because some empty like nets, they're really, really hard now. Especially nowadays for some certain players, but definitely not for those players as we see now. We do see open net misses. So I wouldn't be surprised to see them in showboats, because like 99% of those guys, like let's be honest, they don't go in. And they're open. A Shark. Okay, whenever I talk about something random now, something interesting, Shark just pops out and he's like, you know what? I might just be mechie. I might just do something fancy. And he just does that. How many times will you actually get a nice goal that you can put to the line for the 10 euros? It is a very close game. 3 minutes to go. Just one goal difference. We did see Shark do that. Take the first game lead. They can do it in the second game lead, but they still have a challenging opposition. It's not like it's going to be anytime soon, because Shadow and Purple are still keeping up. They're still doing a great job on defense. They're still finding those little gaps to score. So they have still a lot of chance. They're still keeping it very close. It's only a 1 game difference what we're seeing now. Great 50 by Shadow. He's keeping up with the pressure. Ceiling boost of Shark. Try and go for the big bomb play. Parable just tries to get the ball in, but it wasn't fast enough. And it's back to the blue side. But never mind. Parable is backwards, trying to go for a little 50s. Oh, that was a brilliant 50, but a brilliant squishy save coming from Shark. Which will end up in a shot. Dude, that just rolls it in. And it's 4-2. It's a little bit over 2 minutes ago. You just started to feel the mechanical energy. Just started to feel more speed. And another interesting kickoff attempt. Parable just went straight in that. I actually got a 50, so it wasn't the ideal fake from the blue side. Good control. Gets a 50, but not best in his favor because Shadow is under pressure. Shark looking for a few resets now. No problem, he can do them anytime. Such a mechanical guy. We have been mentioning that those guys have mechanical like skills just over the ceiling. There is the ceiling, but them guys are just too high for that ceiling. They're over it. Shadow trying to get the 50 Parable. Faking to go up for the ball. Trying to play a bit of mind games on Pincone, who does not get tricked. Takes another dribble. Got good 50 by Shadow. And here we go again. Just 2 goals difference. Can Parable and Shadow make the comeback within that minute. But it looks like Shark is going for another shot. He was looking for a little bounce reads. Doesn't quite make it. Shark, big pre-jump attempt. Misses the mid, has to go back for the corner, but Pink Cone was just there just to commit. No problem from him. A big demo. Purple has to go up. Shark is left with a good shooting opportunity. Goes for the pass instead. It would have been a good play, but Pink Cone takes it back. I think they just want the clips at the moment. Purple, a great 50. He just needs to smack them open it. Does just that. I'm telling you guys, those openers are really hard. Those openers, you will see so many players. The 99% of players are missing those goals. You guys know that this would be a great job clip. But honestly, jokes aside, it is a very close game. Shadow and Purple are keeping it very close. It is only a one game. I'm not saying one game. One goal difference. So anything can happen. A big pass to Purple, who can go for a double tap. Does he get it? He does get it. Purple. It is 4-4. They made a comeback. They were those 2 goals down. They got those 2 goals back. And this time, it doesn't look like they will lose that within 10 seconds in overtime. Well, hopefully they won't. Hopefully they won't. Purple looking to go straight for a shot. Wasn't strong enough. Shark intercepts it. He's going for another passing play, but Shadow was just there on the front post. Purple waiting for the drop. Shadow goes up for the ball, fakes it for Purple to go in. The shot doesn't go in. Was going towards the top corner. Great save by Shark. Another shot. But it touches the ground. It's overtime. And we have it tied. Hopefully it's not going to be the first 10 seconds that the ball goes to the net. Hopefully we see some more action in play. Indeed we do. As the Oranges are looking for an opportunity, doesn't quite make it in. Here we go, dude. I just smacking up towards the backboard. A big bump on Shadow, but Shark wasn't there to go for the shot straight away. Parable was waiting for the touch. Taken out to Shark, who's making a brilliant pass. Oh, it doesn't go in. It hits the crossbar. Very entertaining at the moment. From the both sides are doing very well right now. But Shark, at the moment I say that, they leave an open net. Oh, come on. Here we go. Still not GG's. Well, a GG for that game, but there are still more games to go. It is a best of 5. Just gonna make sure they know. Just gonna make sure that players know it is best of 5. It is the finals. And it looks like there is gonna be a card change from Shark. Just gonna allow him to do that. Shadow and Parable taking on the shots. They also have loads of shots themselves now. Like as you see here, 8 shots by Parable, big 5 shots by Shadow, but the consistency that Parable, like half of the shots that he takes, okay, most of them are open nets, but some of them aren't. They are going in. Only 1 goal difference. But they are getting the clips. They do want the showboat for sure. That's what we're seeing from Shark right now. And that pre-flip that he got there, that was just brilliant. And the pass to go to that, he just made it even better. But anything can happen. And here we go. We are just waiting. And one of the players from Sharky do that. Because Shark, I think he's changing his car. Because I think he wants a car. Imagine if he just picks a Dominus. Because it's easier to go for more mechy stuff. Would it be surprised? Here we go. Sharky Duda against Up There. And I will just mention that the winning team, so in other words, Simas team, Simas and Trace will have this 1 game advantage over the team that comes out of this lower final. So there's still plenty to fight for. There's still plenty fighting to do from both teams, especially from the Oranges as they concede early on in this game. Let's get it going. Parable and Shadow, not the great start they want to see. Going to the 3rd game. They were keeping it very close. They do have a chance. Will they use the chance? Parable getting fake from the kickoff. Shark going up for a shot. Tries to go for a double tap. But Shadow, unfortunate touch, just drops into his own net. 2 goals very early on. That is what the Blue side would want to see. Especially that this would be their last game now. This is the 3rd game. This is the best of 5 series. So if they do win that game, they do end up sweeping Parable and Shadow. But it won't be that easy. Or I hope so not. We did see a lot of good battling from the orange side. We saw some very good gameplay by them in the previous series as well. Shark taking the ball off. Parable going straight in for the 50. Doesn't want to wait. Doesn't want to give him some space. Not anymore. A bump action play. Shadow still is able to keep himself next to the ball. Parable wants to get the touches. He doesn't want Shark to come close to the ball. They know they are very mechanical. They know they don't want the space if they want to win it. But Shark, brilliant commit here. Parable ready to go for the defense. Just looking to get the flick over Shark, but great bump. Just keeping Parable out of the play. It's not able to go on. It's left to be a 2v1 scenario, but the great job by Parable. They are taking on those defensive opportunities very well now. And it is left to be a 1v1 against Shadow and Shark. But Shadow is looking for a 50. He's very close to Shark. Not able to actually do much, but he does actually end up making a good attempt of a passing play. I might have got the players mixed up, but that doesn't really matter since the ball is still moving. The clock is still ticking. And there's still much happening. Both sides are looking to be very aggressive here. They just want the goals. Pink Cone trying to go for a little touch that doesn't make it in. Just hits off the crossbar. Parable is left in 1v1 against Shark. Can get it in. He's making a big flick, but it wasn't strong enough. Shark just gets an easy save here, but Pink Cone, he wants to respond quick with a counter attack. Shadow turns in quickly straight away. We have a rule 1. It is a 1v1. And here we go. Shadow takes the ball in. And this time, because Shadow and Parable, I was pretty sure that they did break their rule 1 with themselves last game. So hopefully that doesn't come back to haunt them. It was between themselves, to be honest, though. So not much you can do. But here we go. Respect their rule 1, guys. You may not break it. And that is what I respect. They did wait at their own net. I would actually laugh if it would just actually bounce off one of them. Cards not even go in, but it did go in. Shadow did take his 1v1 opportunity. Shark left with space, but Parable making sure he doesn't use it up. Use all his boost for that. A good attempt for Shadow, trying to just sneak the ball in. A great fake by Shark. But Shadow is there for defense. He's taking a big 50. Does bounce off the post. Nearly went in, but it doesn't go in at the end of the day. And that is what really matters. It doesn't matter how close the ball is to your net if it doesn't actually go in. It is always been just a 1 goal difference game at the moment, but I should have probably not said that. It is being changed. It's 3-1 for Sharkiduda. Here we go. 2 minutes remaining. Parable and Shadow. They did show they can score a lot of goals in the previous game. And they did show that they can score really early goals in the other games they did play. For example, the 3 goals within a minute of the first series. I think it was against Jakku and Lama. They need to do something like that right now. This is something they need if they still want to fight, if they still want to be in the tournament. And this is what they are trying to do. They are still looking for more goals. But Shadow is looking to get fancy while doing that. Doesn't quite make it. Doesn't have enough boost. Pink Cone. Not quite sure what he was planning to do with that. Going all the way to the ceiling. But Parable looking for a big shot. And what on earth has happened? There is no way that just went in. Parable. Yes, he's supposed to get the shot, but Shark is going against his own teammate right now. Shark is dunking his own teammate. I don't know if we'll see that in Showboat, but it does happen. Some interesting stuff happening this game, but it does happen indeed. And Shadow makes a quick turn to go for a quick shot. Shark is there for the recovery. Still 1 minute remaining. There's still this time for the orange side to come back. For a brilliant demo coming from Duda. Not waiting, a very good flick going towards the backboard. Parable was waiting to go for the shot, doesn't quite get power. But here's the thing, this is what the oranges are doing now. They do not want to give the blue side the time. And this is what they're doing again and again. And this is working out. They are scoring the goals. They are getting the comeback. Is the comeback real, guys? Do we believe in the comeback? Let's get some energy going for them, guys. It's 3-3 right now. A reverse sweep is a massive task, but you know what? It always can be done. And here we go. A Spanish kickoff attempt, but Parable is getting those very good, strong 50s straight off the kickoff, making sure that the ball doesn't go behind it, because if he does, he knows it would be pretty much game over. Parable does want to give time. A big fake. Do that. And it does work. 18 seconds remaining. I wonder what kind of a kick strategies both of the teams will use now. Each game is just being one game difference. 18 seconds to go. The blue side is definitely looking to just take a straight in and go to the grand finals. Pink cone just smacking it out. Shadow still looking to do something, getting a 50 towards the corner, trying to steal the boost. Doesn't manage to get the boost. Gets beat by Shark. Parable. He was taking a shot. It's still not on the ground. Can we see some magic? Parable just has the ball, but drops it. Doesn't make it into the net. These were some brilliant games from both sides. And all of them were just one game, not one game, one goal difference. So we will be coming back in a short break, but at the moment, big GG's for both of those teams. It was very close. And we'll be back in a short break.
Straight down, earth from a bird's eye view. You should grow feathers and see this too. When you want to get off the darkest ground, but gravity pulls you straight down. When you want to get off the darkest ground,
Ladies and gentlemen, the grand finals of the RLI 2v2 Showdown are about to happen. We do have the expected teams. We do have the top two seeds. They're going to be fighting for it. Simas and Trace will be going against the winners of the last series, Sharky Duda. In other words, obviously Shark and Duda. Both teams have something to fight for. It is going to be a best of 5. And the winning team from the winners final will have this one game advantage. So keep in mind that Spaduk, in other words, Trace and Sebas just have to win 2 games, whilst the other team would have to win 3 games to actually win the whole entire series. So, just a quick reminder, all you guys that were participating in the tournament, if you do have replay saved, if you scored some nice goals, make sure to put them into Showboat. We will be looking at all those. We will be analyzing every single goal, every single shot. So, definitely something worth looking into. Just making sure that all of you guys remember, if you have any VODs, any videos, any clips, especially Give Your Game. If you do have Give Your Game, you can actually go into the replay file from the Give Your Game, and you can actually just look on the all shots you actually would score. If you did not actually clip the shot you want to score inside on your Give Your Game, the chances are you probably would have the replay if you did actually clip something during the game. Just making sure you know that. And also at the end of the day, if you don't have anything, you can also look on Ball Chaser, making sure the replays are there, and just make sure if you scored any shots, just put them out. Let us see. That is something we do want to see. We're just waiting for one of the teams currently, just giving you a quick update. So we do have Simas and Trace waiting to go on. It looks like we're just waiting for Shark and Duda to come in to the war, to the grand finals. It is going to be big. Marky Duda, brilliant player. He has been doing so much for Shark. But Shark, those mechanical plays were just insane. And can we just talk about the little free flip shot that he got? Out of anything, that big pass from Marky Duda. He got the brilliant read of the ceiling, just the slightest touch towards the ground to the pre-flipping Shark. That was a really good shot from what I've liked to see, especially on stream. But then we still have contenders, we still had some resets, we still had some like nice little showboat clips and even big ones, even during the stream. So just making sure all of you guys do post them in. We are just currently waiting on one more player, I believe. We have Shark, Trace, and Simmons. We are just waiting on Marky Duda. In other words, Pink Cone. That's what he wanted to call himself from last game. Just making all sure that all of you guys know who is the man, the big man behind the Pink Cone. And we are just gonna wait a small bit. We are just waiting for the actual player. But as we wait, let's talk about, can the upset happen? It didn't happen there. Parable wasn't able with Shadow to beat Sharky Duda. They were very close, even though they did lose. They did technically, well, not technically, they did get swept. They did put up a great fight. It was only 1 goal difference all the way throughout. So it always could have changed. Can we see Shark and can we see Mark Duda put up this brilliant fight against Paduk to take the victory? Because they do need those 3 games. Paduk only needs 2. And we are still waiting for one of those players to join in. So bear in mind, that this is how the best of 5 in grand final works. We are still waiting. I'm just gonna make sure that they don't have any technical problems. Which wouldn't be ideal. It is the grand finals. Maybe he needs some time to think. Maybe he needs a short break. You never know. Toilet breaks come in handy. But okay. No, he made it through. They are ready. We are going straight to the match. I did not even have to tell them to go into the match. They are ready. They want to go straight into it. Here we go. Marky, Duda, Shark, Trace, Simas. And this is the beginning of the grand finals 2v2 showdown in Rock League Ireland. Starting off strong, both teams looking to get the possession as quick as possible, trying to get the early goal. But Trey's just waiting back. Brilliant pass to Simas, a big redirect opportunity, double tap and goes straight in. Brilliant first shot that they got here. Trace, a great decision by him just to actually wait it aside his net to get the brilliant pass to Simas, who redirects off the backboard and gets a shot in. That is another contender we have here. But here we go. That is just an early goal. Something they definitely want right now. The orange side trying to keep up, trying to keep the pressure on the opposite side. Trace off the ceiling, dropping it down to Simas. A Shark catches him off there with a little 50, but Simas is always on the ball. Trying to get the little musty Shark. Was ready for the shot, but he had to use up a lot of boost now. Marky Duda went up at the ball. Trace challenging early. Simas going even faster now. They do want to keep the pressure on the blue side. They do want to force them to panic. But the blue side are still keeping very well at the moment. Let's see how it will go all the way throughout. A big pop-up. Trace. Brilliant control, just getting into his own corner. Simas was looking for a touch on the ball, but Trace hits it out. Pink cone. Will he able? No, he doesn't. He's not able to. Oh, a big double commit by Shark. Marky here. Simas. Big demo. Trace goes off the wall. Goes for the second touch. Whoa, Shark. I thought that Pink cone would have actually got this little touch that we would have expected, but it was Shark at the end of the day that just dived in, got the ball. It's his opportunity now to go for something nice, but doesn't get the reset. I don't think so anyway. I don't think he was trying to fake here. Maybe he was. Shark passing in the cone. Brilliant demo on Simas, trying to get the shot in. Goes in. It's 1-1. 2 minutes and 59 seconds remaining to go. So do keep in mind, Trace and Simas, they only need to win 2 games, as they are going from the upper bracket. And Shark and Pink Cone, they do need to win those 3 games if they do want to win. And they are keeping it close. They are definitely looking to do something, and they're still looking to get those clips inside there, because we do see those little like redirects, double taps, and oh, Simas trying to get that lovely shot off the wall with the redirect. Doesn't quite make it in, but definitely a beautiful contender for the shot. Doesn't quite make it, unfortunately. Pink Cone takes it out. He's still pushing the ball. Simas taking the ball back. Very smart of him. Just taking the corner. Take it to where he has space. Used up loads of boost to get the pass back to Trace here. But he's going on a recovery. Trace off the ceiling. Tries to get the second touch. Simas doesn't commit for that. He's waiting. Pink Cone and Shark both in the same corner, but they are in possession of the ball right now. Not the biggest flick by Pink Cone. Doesn't quite work out, but Simas doesn't find the opening. He was probably trying to pass to Trace. Pink Cone. 1v1 opportunity against Simas, and he gets it in. And that is what they definitely want right now. Shark do that. Sharky do that. It's 2-1 for them right now. And they definitely are looking to get the goal in. And they're definitely looking to get more in if they want to win the whole entire thing. Here we go. Simas taking it off the wall. So it is just one game advantage. Just clearing that up. It is not a bracket reset. It is a one game advantage. It is specified in the rules. Shark. Soft touch. Trace does catch the ball, but Shark is just waiting there, getting the touches that he wants to keep the pressure on. But great defense from the orange side. Same as Shark just is keep chasing behind the ball. Is that really called chasing if he doesn't want the orange side getting the ball? He just gets himself inside there. A brilliant save by Shark. Pinko was trying to get the 50s to slow it down. Does manage to slow it down enough for Shark to come back. And now, just 45 seconds to go. So 1 goal difference. All the games we're watching so far are really close. Well, at least majority of them right now. A big shot attempt, but it was brilliantly saved by Shark. Shark is doing a great job making sure the orange side doesn't get the touches on the ball they want. They do not want to give the space, and this is what Parable was trying to do against them. Because they are really mechanical players. They were trying to make sure they did not have enough space. They did get quite unlucky as it was only 1 goal difference for every single game. Same as catching the ball, go looking for the 50, going straight in. Trace is too far away, but he does dive in anyway. Shark was waiting for the 50, taking up the ceiling. Trace, he has one more opportunity to go, but the brilliant save by Pinko. Simas still looking for more shots. Big 50s, the ball is still in the air. Simas, can he make it? He's flicking the ball. Shark, what a 0 second, that's getting crazy, but it does eventually drop on the ground. That was some entertaining 0 seconds. But the ball does not go in. And we have Sharky Duda getting the victory on this game. Meaning that both sides only need to win 2 games now. We are just going to go straight into the game. Loads of saves from the blue side, I have realized. The orange is... Oh, shit. Whoops. I have accidentally pressed the wrong button here. And I'm receiving packet loss from my side. No, okay, they're not driving in circles anymore for me, so that's big. I'm just having a random technical Rocket League error, which is quite funny. But here we go. It is the second match. Trace gets the ball, gets more touches from the wall, keeping it towards the midfield area. Big demo by Shark. Trace getting a big touch of the backboard, clearing it towards Shark. Same as pushing very heavily. Doesn't want to give him any time to think here. Therefore, he has to go fast, and I've been kicked out of my own game, so I just need to join back. That's very interesting. Psionics breaking some very entertaining stuff for us right now, because I need to join back. That is very interesting. I swear to God, I pressed spectate and it just like put me in their team. Then I like had to leave. And when I pressed spectate, then they started driving in circles from my POV. But we're back. We're back, and that is what matters. That is really what matters here. Errors, like technical errors, they do like me to get on top of my head at the moment for some reason. But sure, look, now that doesn't matter. We have the grand finals. We have Trace Simas versus Shark and Marky Duda, and looks like it is a goal for Trace. He's getting the 50s. Just between those 2 players. He does find the opening. Shark was trying to get 50 to go high up, to waste enough time for Pinko to get back. But a really good 50 by Trace. It's only a 1 goal difference. It's only a 1 goal lead. 3 minutes and 20 seconds to go. The orange side having the lead. Same as doesn't get the second touch when it comes out of the wall. Blue team trying to capitalize, trying to get the ball. Are not quite able to make it. But Shark committing straight in, cutting straight in, go looking for the pinch. Goes towards the corner. Shark Looking for the bomb place. Big pass to Marky Dude. I was going for a shot. It doesn't go in. Hits the post. That was some very close. Simas is looking for some sort of a quick response with so many resets going to the backwards. And I'm just gonna clarify. Those players are definitely looking for those clips. This is what is making it very interesting. This is not what you would see like often. Well, okay, maybe from those type of top players. They can do so many things mechanically. It just does happen, but it's not always those mechanical stuff. As we just see those now. It might be always those consistent stuff here. Trace beating both players to the ball. Just getting that past the Simas, who is left with an open net. Shark and Pinkon just being at the same corner. I've seen and realized that they have been in the same corner while defending a good bunch of times now. It might be a communication error, it might be because they're under pressure, it might be sort of like quick reaction strategy to get the quick offensive pressure going when they do have the ball. Trace just backing out, getting a big 50, going towards the goal. It doesn't quite make it, hits the post, goes inside. Simas is left with a shot. Shark was looking for a squishy save, but doesn't quite make it. It's 3-0 for the orange side. 2 minutes to go. Can we see another 3-goal recovery today? There have been a good bunch of those. Wouldn't be surprised if we see them more. But here we go. It will be a tough task. 2 minutes remaining. But it is definitely doable. As Shark finding himself that goal. Finding himself that touch. Just as we talk about that. He's getting straight onto the job. Making sure the ball gets smacked in where it's supposed to be at. It's 1, 2, 3. Both teams only need 2 games to win. And just let me remind you, the prize winner takes all. 40 euros, 20 euros per each player. So there's a good bit of fiver. There's still something to fight for. And you obviously do have the showboat. You do obviously have the clip of the tournament that anybody can still fight for. Depending on your shots, obviously. But a big shot going by Shark. Just smacks it in. He is looking to keep with the pressure. He doesn't want to stop moving. This man is just moving so fast right now, bro. Unable to make it from the orange side with a save. He does get a touch on the ball. He was very close. It's only one game. Why am I saying one game? It's always one shot. I need to get this right. But anyways, one shot difference. Well, not one shot. One goal difference. Not anymore. It's 2-4 right now. Simas getting the ball in the back of the net on the blue side. Oranges leading by 2 goals. Shark and Cohen definitely be looking to recover that. It has happened so many times in so many games that there still is plenty of fighting to do from both of the sides, despite the score, despite the time. Trace banging towards the corner. A good 50 by Simas here, taking it off the ceiling, going for more resets. Is that going in? He doesn't get the double touch here. Pincone just able to get it back to the corner. And here we go, we see Shark and Pinko coming out of the same defensive corner. But it was a really good passing play shot here. It was intercepted well by the orange side by Trace, I believe. Simas trying to pop the ball up, but Shark doesn't want to give him the time. Pincone dropping the ball for Shark. A lovely passing play here. Doesn't quite go through. Simas is looking for a quick response. Going for a 50. Does go wide. 1v1 opportunity. Trace versus Shark. And Shark gets the ball into the back of the net. It's only 22 seconds. But there is only 1 goal to be scored from the blue side if they want to win this game. So there's still plenty to watch. There's still plenty of entertaining stuff to come here. Both sides need to win only 2 games. I cannot stress that enough. Great touch of his own backboard. Getting the boost, a straight shot. But Trace, he was there, was reading that shot. He was ready to intercept. But here we go, a Shark opportunity. He does get it in. 8 seconds remaining. We were talking about that goal. And it did eventually come. 8 seconds remaining. It's 4-4. Big scorelines, big goals, brilliant games. Both teams going straight up on the kickoff. No fakes, no Spanish. They just want to make sure the ball doesn't go back in their own net, as the blue side is looking for an opportunity here. But Simas does a brilliant job making sure it doesn't go to his own net, touching it onto the ground. Both players, both sides going strong, straight to the kickoff. Just end up with 50s and 50s. But here we go. Pincone has opportunity here, but Simas defending from the post, getting the ball out. Great control. We know he has great control, and he does show it in the air. He's looking for the reset. A really unfortunate touch by the blue side. And it is Simas that is taking the goal. Here we go. Pincone was trying to defend that, but he does end up redirecting to his own net. Really unfortunate to see, but they still have time. They still have the chance to fight in the next games here. It is very tight. It is very close. Therefore, it is very entertaining. That is what we absolutely love to see. I'm not gonna make those players wait. If they want to go straight in the next game, we will allow them to. So, just looking here again. This time, looking at the shots, looking at the saves, definitely way more close than it was last game here. Last game we had one side doing lots of more defense, and the other side lots of more shooting, and the defense did pay off. But here we go. Simas, Trace, Shark, Marky Duda. We have yet another game. So, 2 games for Simas and Trace, 1 game for Shark. This is how much they have technically won, because do keep in mind, Simas and Trace, they only won 1 game this series, but they do have the advantage. So if they win this game, they do end up winning the whole thing. But Pincone doesn't want this to happen. Shark going for a shot, doesn't end up his way. Both players facing an open net and finishing it. Just not enough power, or not enough placement. Simas was there just to intercept. And they do take the early lead. But we know that there's going to be definitely more goals here to come. It is not going to stay 1-0. I can definitely guarantee you that, guys. A demo from Simas here. Great demo. Finds himself some time. Goes for some... Oh, that was such a shot. Going under one player. And keeps it under the other. Drops on the ground. It smacks it straight in. It's 2-0 for Simas and Trace. There's still plenty of time though. Shark looking for a fake, but Trace getting straight in for the 50. Doesn't want the ball to be on the blue side, but they did get the shot in. Brilliant save by Simas. Here we go again. Blue side, they're stuck in the same corner. Simas starting straight away, going high up in the air. Possibly looking for a fake here. Great fake past one player, but Shark was reading that. He's left with really low boost. He's doing a brilliant job defending against Trace as well. Simas cutting in straight away again. He knows, they all know that, like, they're all very mechanical players now. Leaving them like a small bit of space is very risky, it's very dangerous at this stage. Pincone smacking the ball away, just looking for the 50. Looking to get the boost steal. Shark keeping the pressure. A good 50 goes out all the way towards the midfield area here. Pincone looking for a big fake. He didn't actually go for the shot, but Simas does actually end up getting the ball. Shark doing a big defensive job. As we did see the demo come from the orange side. A big double tap attempt doesn't quite make it in. And yet again, Trace going straight in for the shot. Shark and Cone, they're very close to each other here. They did not even attempt to go for the ball as such here. They just let them kind of have the open space. And this is what we're talking about. Letting them guys have time. It is very risky. We just did talk about this. Those guys are playing at such a speed. It doesn't matter. If you just leave them a bit of space, they have more than enough capable mechanics of getting the ball into the back of the net. But it might be pressure. Keep in mind they're also on stream. Is it happening again? Do we see a comeback incoming? They did score a goal. Marky Duda was left with an open. Big pass by Shark. Simek wasn't there to go for the save. It's 1-3. Still more than half of the game to go. Keep in mind, same as in Trace, only need one game to win. And Shark doesn't want to allow that. Just get it straight out. And you know what's funny? Pinko is still in the goal. Bro wants the points, I see. Here we go. Still more than half of the game remaining. 1 goal difference. The comeback is on. For sure. Both players, both sides just go straight for 50s. From the kickoff, and Simas taking that to his own advantage. He has enough boost. Goes straight up for the ball to go for a double touch. Shark unable to read the bounce from the double touch. Was very close though. 2 minutes and 30 seconds remaining. 2 goal lead for Simas and Trace. Shark looking for a big pass to Marky Duda. Goes to the corner. Trace taking control of the ball. Marky Duda is committing, but Trace does a good job keeping the ball with himself right now. As I say that, the blue team kind of did jinx him, not gonna lie. The blue team did recover from that. He's going for the shot. Big save by Simas. Marky Duda taking a big 50 towards Shark, who didn't quite make it to the ball, but he did recover to make a few extra touches to make an influence on the play, which is big. But Trace does get the save. They are just doing very good at defense right now. Shark getting a big flick in towards the backboard towards, but it goes to Pincock, then it goes off the post and it goes in. 3-4 right now, only 1 goal difference. Anything can happen here. We can see any storyline, and it depends on the players which storyline they choose to take. This is what we are liking to see, really close matched up games. Simas, little wall dash just going down, ping cone, getting the ball back to Shark. But Shark is getting its ball bit outplayed by Simas, looking for a flick, not enough power, ping cone. Gets a brilliant 50 with Trace, making sure the ball doesn't go into the own back of his net here. Shark free flipping, getting the ball, 0 boost, wall dash, and keep the momentum. Trace at the ball, getting down to ping cone. Simas looking to do more influence here with his flip resetting, but it doesn't go in. Back to Trace it goes, who is taking it back. The blue side keeping more pressure right now on the oranges. As we say that, they do have the time here. They are left with the time. Simas tries to early challenge, forces the challenge to Trace here. Trace catches the ball. He's left with 0 boost at the moment. He's probably looking for the pass in the midfield area. It's getting intercepted by the blue side, and a big shot attempt by Shark. But Trace is there to go back, get the demo. Goes for something really nasty here. Doesn't quite make it. Shark gets the ball out. 15 seconds remaining. Will the ball go towards the back of the net of either team? This is big. Ping cone. Marky Duda getting to Trace. Trace just looking to smack it away. Will Shark control that? He does control that. The ball is still in the air. Shark off the wall goes towards the backward. Simas intercepts beautifully, trying to kill the ball. Trace doesn't care. He wants the ball up. Never mind. He drops it. And we have the winners. Paduk. Simas and Trace taking the victory. Big games by all the teams. Big congratulations to all the teams. Brilliant games by everyone, not gonna lie. Everyone, big reminder. Showboat. All your VODs, all your clips. Look in your replays. Get them in. we are gonna have like something to do. You're gonna see some content out of it, so just keep that in mind. And right now, big congratulations to Spaduk, Simas, and Trace. They do manage to take on Sharky Duda. Really good games, really close games. Thank you for everyone for joining in. Thank you for the tournament, guys. Thank you for everything for broadcasting here. And this is what we wanted. Thank you, everybody, for joining. Peace out.
Here we go.